Today we moved on to Unit 2. We're talking about decimals here. In order to do decimals and to get into the adding, subtracting, multiplying, and then dividing of those decimals, we have to understand the place value of the decimals. Just like the numbers to the left of the decimal have place values, the numbers to the right of the decimal have place values also. So as you can see, we have our tens and our ones placed to the left. Now going over to the right, since we hop over, we don't have a ones place. Now the reason why is because you only need one to make one whole. So there's no need to reduplicate that over here. When we go to tenths, and as you notice, I'm putting the emphasis on the TH so they can tell the difference between the tens and the tenths. Alright? You need 10 tenths to make one whole. So you think about those if you're thinking of money as dimes. Same thing for the hundreds. Hundredths place, think of it like pennies. You need 100 of these to make one whole. Last, you have your thousandths place that we're going to be talking about. Your thousandths place, we don't really have a monetary system that we use that has the thousandths place, even though some of the kids have heard of the mill, which is something that can be used but doesn't get used as often enough. So what you want to do is we're going down here to the second part, and this is what you'll see on the homework for tonight. They're going to get fractions, and they're going to be asked to write those as decimal numbers. So we look at our denominator. In this case, our denominator is 10. So we're going to write 4 tenths. Now I like to go back up to the top. I want to actually widen this back out. The way I like to set it up is that I'm looking at my tenths is only one place after, or one place to the right of the decimal. So I'm going to put the decimal place here. Some of the kids like to put a placeholder 0 in the front. It doesn't matter if you have it or not. And since the tenths is one place after the decimal, I'm going to draw an underline here for just one. Alright, my 4 goes in that tenths place. So therefore, you should have 0.4. Now, let's go to the thousandths place. They want us to write 4 thousandths. So again, I'm going to put my 0 and my decimal point. The thousandths place is 3 spots over. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put 3 lines. Now, when you're writing your decimals, the way that you say it, that final digit of the number always tells you which place value it is. In this case, it's 4 thousandths. So therefore, the final digit of 4, which it only has 1, 4 goes into the thousandths place. Everything else gets filled in with zeros. So this is 4 thousandths. A lot of times the kids get confused and they'll say, well, if it's just 4, I'm just going to put 0.4. But you also have to really pay attention to where that place value is asking you to put it. So in this case, the 4 needs to go into the thousandths place, and then we're going to put placeholder zeros. Alright, now I'm actually going to add on an extra 0 here, just so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to make this one 74 thousandths. So I want to once again put my placeholder 0 in the front in my decimal. Once again, they can, or maybe they don't want to. Thousandths, once again, is 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. To the right of that decimal. And 74, my last digit is 4. So I want to start off, I'm going to write my 4 in that thousandths place. I'm going to write my 7 right beside it. And this time there's a 0 left. There's one place left where we're going to put our 0. Alright, moving on now to the thousandths. 91 thousandths. Set up the same way. Alright, 3 spaces because we're in the thousandths place. 1 is that final digit of 91, so therefore we put that in the thousandths place. Then we put our 9, and then we put our placeholder 0. And let's do one more for good luck. So let's say we have something like 1600s. Since the hundredths place is 2 spaces to the right, 1, 2. We're going to put our point and 2 spaces. Notice this time I didn't put a 0 in front of it. Once again, it doesn't matter which way you do it. My last digit is the 6. My first digit is the 1. Hope this helps out.